if you want to know how to create subtitles for your videos, keep watching. This is the video for you. I use an app called Subtitle. If you want the ability to reversion your content easily in terms of exporting your video content across multiple platforms and in different formats, i.e. 1:1 or 16:9 size, Subtitle lets you resize really easily. It's a superb tool. So let's crack on. I'm just going to log in here magically. You find yourself straight away in the Subtitle dashboard. I'm going to upload a file. Let's select a file. So I found a file. I just simply click and drag it like there. You then have to alter the language spoken. I obviously speak the Queen's English, as you can tell by my dulcet tones. So I'll select that and then I press upload and transcribe quite simply, and the video will upload. Now obviously, depending on the size of the video, will dictate how long it takes to upload, obviously subject to your internet speed as well. So whilst we're waiting for the video to upload, let's just have a quick scoot and I'll show you what is involved in the Subtitle Pro plan. For 100 minutes per month, you can get hold of those lovely 100 minutes by simply paying $10 a month. Now obviously it depends on the kind of content you're creating, whether it's longer form or, in my case, I obviously produce quite a lot of stuff for socials which are typically no more than 3 minutes long. So personally, 100 minutes a month is absolutely fine for what I need. You've obviously got the ability to upgrade to 500 and 1,000 minutes if you're going absolutely crazy. There is a free plan. I've done a separate video all about the free plan. It's up there if you want to look at the free plan and you're interested in creating great quality subtitles for your videos for free. Definitely check that video out. But in terms of the Pro plan, it allows you to obviously do the subtitles. On the Pro plan, you can also download the TXT and SRT files, which is really useful when you're uploading videos and you want to create captions on things like Facebook and YouTube. You're going to need an SRT file, which is effectively the sidecar file, which is the captions and then obviously their timestamp, i.e. when they occur in the video. That was a very long explanation. Thanks for bearing with me. Also, it allows you to transcribe the audio. If you're going to the trouble of creating video content, it makes sense that you reversion that content in as many ways as possible. One way is to strip the audio out and create blog posts from transcriptions. Subtitle Pro allows you to do that. You can also personalize the look and feel much more than you can in the free plan by adding your brand logo, and you can also add headlines. My favorite feature in the Pro plan, which I use a lot and I'll be showing you this in a second, is the ability to resize the videos in a blink, which is amazing. You can also save templates, so you can create a template and then you can make sure that all of your videos in terms of the caption side of things look and feel the same. So there you go, those are the features of the Pro plan with Subtitle. So whilst we're waiting for the video to upload, here are some pandas on a slide. Lovely. So as if by video magic, the video has arrived in our dashboard, which is, I'm sure, thrilling for you as it is for me. I simply click on the edit button here and we're then into the area that the magic happens within. So let's see how Subtitle has done with its AI straight off the bat. Everything you need is on this channel. If you're a business owner, entrepreneur or marketer that wants to learn more about the world of video marketing, then you're in the right place. Subtitle's AI has made a pretty decent job of making sense of my inane waffle. There are, however, a few little tweaks. I need to make a few little mistakes that I can see. I'll do that and I'll get right back to you in 2 twitches of a cat's tail. So once you're happy that the transcription on the left makes sense and you're happy with the punctuation and everything like that, then it is time to have a look at the formatting. And this is where the Pro version of Subtitle comes into its own, because quite simply, I can then load a template that I have preset, which is the 1:1 channel promo, and immediately it puts all the style choices in that I have put in before. I really hope you're getting great value from this video, and if you know anyone who could benefit from the contents of it, then please do share it. For the sake of this tutorial, however, it's very boring if I just cut and paste a template. So let's mess about with some of the aspects of it. Obviously, you've got a load of font choices here. You've also got font size. You've got the bold, italic, underline functionality there. Obviously, you can change the font color as well. You've got the justification, right align, left align, all of that good stuff. Now, these are good. These are the effects. So you can see that there's a background to the text, which you get access to in the effects tab here. You can also have the ability to add drop shadow, outline, or you can opt just for the font on its own. It's worth saying that the functionality that I'm showing you so far, other than the ability to create templates, these are all available in the free version. The template bit isn't, but all of this basic stuff is. You can also obviously alter the position of the captions as well. Top, middle, bottom. You've got the ability to do custom margins as well, all very useful and customizable. I tend to use the position at the bottom. Now, this is where it's good, because in the free version, what will happen is there will be, when you export, there will be a watermark. You can't get rid of this watermark in the free version. However, obviously, if you upgrade, you have the ability to get rid of that Subtitles watermark. As you can see here, I've got my own custom logo, so I have uploaded it by using this here, and then you've also got the ability to upload a small version, medium or large, which is embedded within the app itself here. You can obviously position it. You can then customize the margins in terms of the positioning of your logo. You've also got control over the opacity of it too. That's your logo functionality. Then we've got this thing called headline. So we can add a headline. Quite simply, that allows you to add another layer of captions, I suppose you could call it. And much as with the subtitles themselves, you've also got similar functionality to alter the font, the size of the font, whether it's bold, italic or underlined, the color of it, obviously the justification of it, and whether you want it with outline, background, whatever flavor you fancy. I would suggest, obviously, if you've got captions that are, for example, at the bottom of the frame, that you'd want to probably customize the margins, maybe make it 50 pixels or whatever from the top. Also, with the headline functionality, you've got the ability to show them for the full duration of the video or just for the first 5 seconds. Then we come to the magical size functionality, which I think is really, really useful. So at the moment, obviously, this is in 16 by 9. First thing to point out, actually, is that very usefully, they tell you what you can use 16 by 9 landscape ratios for. 9 by 16, so that's kind of the, your phone, your Insta stories, your Facebook stories or your Instagram feed, that sort of thing, is the 9 by 16 portrait. That's a very useful functionality to have. However, what I would say is if you're going to shoot something that you're going to use in that portrait mode, I would shoot it in portrait. We've obviously also got the 1:1 square format, which is kind of ubiquitous everywhere and is a really good default for all kinds of socials. Twitter use it, obviously Insta, TikTok and Pinterest use it. Let's, for the sake of argument now, just do that. So then basically what it does is it gives us the 16 by 9 image with a border. Now notice here, that's the option that we have selected. If I wanted to not have these borders, personally I don't mind them actually, but it might be for what you're doing that this doesn't really meet your needs. So let's have a look at fit and crop. You see that works quite nicely. Now let's have a look at the 9 by 16 portrait from this 16 by 9 output file. Do you see what I mean? It becomes very intense with my face leering out at the screen at you. And also the other thing to bear in mind, obviously, is if you're framed like this and you've got the captions there, you don't actually have that much room for the captions to occupy, because effectively they're over the top of your face. If you know that you're going to export in portrait mode, I would shoot it in portrait mode. It will make it a lot nicer frame. So there we have it. We have a lovely 1:1, which is obviously cropped down from an original 16 by 9 file. So immediately I've only had to shoot this once in one aspect ratio, but immediately I'm getting two outputs from it. By using Subtitles Pro, it does ease the workflow considerably and allow you to export lots of versions really quickly and easily. So once I'm happy with the look and feel of what I've got here, I then go to the download tab here. Yes, I'm going to export the 1x1 square version. I do definitely want the SRT. Let's press download. And then what happens down here, you can see the SRT file pretty immediately is generated. The other thing with Subtitles is that it's burning in the captions into your video. That's an option you don't necessarily need to do, because equally you could export the video on its own without the burnt in captions and then just let Facebook or YouTube or whichever platform you're uploading your video to with the SRT file separately. You could allow that platform to do the captioning for you. So it's a choice that you have. It's just downloading the video. This is a very short video. It's only 1 minute 18. But there we are. We have got the MP4 file. Let's just have a quick look at that.
Everything you need is on this channel.
There we go. It's not ideal. I haven't really formatted it in the correct fashion, but you get the idea. So there we are. There's our lovely 1x1 video exported. Now, for the sake of argument, let's say I want to go and also export the original flavor, the 16:9 landscape. Then simply all I'd need to do is go to the download tab again, 16:9. Now, this time, I don't want the captions to be burnt into the video file itself. All I'd need to do then is click original video without subtitles. I'm going to download the SRT file so I can upload the video file and the SRT file separately. Go to download and off we jolly well go again. And there we have it, the downloaded 16:9 version with no subtitles in frame. So in very quick time, we've got two separate exports from the same video file, which makes for a very efficient workflow in my opinion. So there you have it, how to add captions to your videos. If you want to know how to create captions for free, then the following video details all of that. Otherwise, do check out the other videos on this channel, all created with one singular purpose in mind, and that is to help you and your business get the most out of video marketing. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Take care. Bye.